Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action between Muhammad Ali and Smokin' Joe Frazier. Muhammad Ali's ring walk, something special in the air. You can just sense it out of him. Joe Frazier's focus is front and center as he makes his way to the ring right now.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. You know what to do. Let's touch gloves.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. So many anticipating this matchup, Muhammad Ali against Joe Frazier. What does your gut tell you, Teddy? Who has the edge here?
My gut tells me that the only time Joe Frazier is going to touch Muhammad Ali, maybe, is when the referee forces them to, as they introduce each other at the beginning of the fight. You know, the speed is going to be the big difference. The legs of Ali moving around. I don't know if Frazier's ever going to touch him with a left hook, although I'm sure that he's thinking in his mind that Henry Cooper was able to touch him earlier in his career, was able to drop him. Ali got up. Of course, they had that split glove. He got extra time. Frazier, in his mind, he's saying, if I touch him, he ain't getting up.
A good block. Able to cover up that gut. Wow! Wow, no doubt about it. Affected by that right hand. If I were him, I'd be hanging on a little bit here. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Frazier. It is a seesaw battle early on here. Amazing stuff out of these two. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Now he's trying to create an opportunity here as he backs him up against the ropes. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Joe Frazier's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. And this round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas ringside. I'm just looking up at the corner here at this guy that just got tagged, Teddy, this fighter who just got stunned. And I'm thinking, boy, it's like the air's come out of him a bit. He looks just so dejected now.
Yeah, you know, right now he's on the side of a mountain. You know, he's up on a cliff, and he needs a rope to get down. So that's what you got to do, Joe. You don't look and say, hey, he's up on a cliff. We know that. Give him a rope. Give him advice to get down.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. You know, we only show up when it's time to watch them do their thing for the fight, but they're really working at it day in and day out just to make weight. What's so tough about making weight in boxing?
Well, it can weigh you down. I mean, it takes discipline. And all of a sudden, it allows you a trail of excuses, because now you can start to say, well, gee, you know, I didn't do this. You know, it's the drudgery of it. and it's the consistency of it. When you have to stay at a weight, you have to watch that weight, You have to balance it where you're also going to be able to have a physicality when you get in the ring. You don't want to be weak, so you want to get that right balance where you're disciplined, you get the weight down, but you don't lose that physical edge.
Good defense, just covering up down low. 1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh, boy, what a round. And a well-placed counter by Frazier. Final 10 seconds. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Get the compress on this. Let's work on the swelling. If we work on the swelling, you're fighting his fight. You're fighting on the inside with this guy. I want you to use.
And round number 3 is underway. A little flash and dash by Muhammad Ali. Tough to have a discussion about Muhammad Ali without bringing up the name of Smokin' Joe Frazier. Their trilogy, perhaps the most documented in the history of the sport.
Well, Fred Astaire, maybe the greatest dancer of all time, had to have Ginger Rogers, and you do need somebody to match up with, and he found that person. He found that person in every way, was the perfect guy to make great fights with. You know, personality-wise, the opposite of each other. And style-wise, in that ring, the opposite. One guy coming forward, another guy on the outside looking to take advantage of that forward motion.
Blocks the headshot. Oh, and there you go. Muhammad Ali's almost out of it there. He was stunned. Ali was tagged right there, and now he's looking to tie up.
And as smart as Ali is on the outside, trying to trick you, use that speed, he understands when he does get caught what to do. He knows how to tie up.
Nice block by Frazier. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Muhammad Ali. Comes right back at him with a left hand. End of the round here. And as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was. And, you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Look at man, look good. Keep it going. All right, keep your hands up, all right? All right? You're doing fine. You just focus on the fight. We'll take care of this swelling.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Great show by these two. What an entertaining bout this has been. Neither man willing to give up an inch and giving everything they've got.
So it's like that old song, Whatever you can do, I can do better. That's how they're challenging each other.
Well, we know Frazier took the Olympic gold, but let's go back further than that to growing up in 1940s and 1950s, Beaufort, South Carolina, the poor sharecroppers. That defines you.
Yeah, that stays with you. And that is something that reminds you at the right time why you're in that race.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101.
Holy cow! Muhammad Ali's been hurt by that shot. Muhammad Ali's so comfortable on the outside. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Boy, what guts. What guts to stay in there and gather yourself again after he was taking a beating.
Yeah, what guts, what instincts, and what a set of whiskers.
One hook deserves another. Wow. Muhammad Ali's been having great success with these combinations, Teddy.
Well, there's a reason for it. He's using his jab to start it, and then he's letting the punches go, letting the hands follow.
Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Nice work. Nice work. He can't have to squeeze it too much. Keep it up. Get on that. Get on that.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Ali's making me real curious. Huge right hand gets to him. He's floored. Up after being knocked down. Be interesting to see how he responds here.
You know, we've always been able to see how he responds in a physical way and in an athletic way. Great. I mean, he has everything. Now, we're going to see if he has the real package, the full package. What is in the heart? What is in the soul? What is in the mind of Muhammad Ali?
How important are these mental gymnastics that Muhammad Ali twists and turns, like his pre-fight antics with Sonny Liston in terms of him getting the results that he wants?
Well, I think he looks for two things. It's a double-edged sword. One is that, you know, he can kind of invade the psyche of his opponent, weaken him a little bit. But it's also for himself. It's to build himself up, to give himself something to aspire to, something to make sure that he lives up to. Puts himself on a spot that now he has to be sure that he handles.
This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Joe Frazier's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. And the round comes to an end. We did have a knockdown in that round. Now, Teddy, if you're in the corner where your man was down on the floor, what are you telling him?
Well, the first thing that I do is I sit him down, I get water on the back of his neck. You know, I bring him to a sense, I make sure that he's clear and everything, and then I tell him why he got his backside put on that canvas so he can correct it, and he doesn't go out there and get caught again with the same punch.
Just focus on the fight.
Sixth round now underway. Let's see who can really come on here in the second half of this fight.
Muhammad Ali is just thinking too much about what happened earlier. You can see by how tentative he's being, but he still doesn't have to put forth some type of offense, Teddy?
Yeah, well, first of all, he has to have a memory lapse. He has to a certain degree, forget what's happened before and know that this is a new round and get back into an offensive swing.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Muhammad Ali's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. I don't know how they are keeping this up. They are setting such a scorching pace of action in this fight.
Keep working the jab.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Muhammad Ali. Good defensive skill with the block by Frazier. Oh, good exchange there. Final 10 seconds of the sixth round. Oh, and there you go. Oh, what a big hook to the head by Joe Frazier. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Listen, he's done. He's done. I want you to double up on that jab and finish off with a hook, okay? One, two. You have to keep your distance. Stay away from it.
Here we are at the start of another round. A round that could simply add on to a new direction and a new course that this fight has taken. I really like what he was able to do in that last round. Now, he's behind on the scorecard, but you get the sense that the momentum is starting to roll his way.
Well, you get the sense that it's starting to become his kind of fight now.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Good-looking right hand after he got hit. Muhammad Ali's not showing us that he understands just how effective he can be if he went downstairs against his opponent.
Yeah, well, you know what you're saying, Joe? You're taking a peek and you're taking a swipe without meaning at his trainers. Because what he's telling you is he hasn't been taught some of the rudiments of boxing. That when you hurt a guy, you should go downstairs to finish him.
Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Frazier. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
A stinging uppercut by Frazier. Accurate counterpunch by Frazier. Ali getting beat at his own game on the outside.
Yeah, you never would have expected that with the speed of Ali. He lives. He usually rules on the outside, but here's a case where timing is beating speed.
Good scoring counterpunch by Ali. Well, this round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. This is one of those fights, Ted. It just feels like to me where it's going to be tough to really score. I mean, it's been a close fight.
Yeah, it's a hard fight to score because you have one guy maybe a little busier, but the other guy makes up for it because he's a little heavier. a little heavier with those blows. So it's a matter of maybe the taste of the judges, what they prefer.
Good. Nice work. Listen, I want you to go downstairs, then upstairs, okay? Body, then head. Let's finish this. Let's get on that swell and get the compress.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. A headshot blocked. Well-targeted counterpunch by Frazier. See the defensive guard of Joe Frazier there. Each man able to land an uppercut. And now they're trading blows. Blocks that punch. Joe Frazier's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Able to dismiss it. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Frazier. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier's got to deal with a cut sheet. Blocks it away. We come to the end of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Boy, it's a very closely contested fight, isn't it?
Yeah, it has been, Joe, but it's going to be up now to the judges. Hopefully they have their eyes wide open because they're going to have to look really closely, not just at the action overall, but who's landed the cleaner, more effective punches.
Done. You had in that round. You're in control. Next round, let's keep busy. Don't stand toe-to-toe with this guy. Keep your distance, all right?
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. Good work on the combination by Ali. Oh, boy, look at this. Right from the get-go, they go after one another.
They remind me of my 15-year-old son going to the dinner table.
Wow, is he defensively sound. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Joe Frazier. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. He just missed that shot up top. Joe Frazier's treating the word slip like it truly is a four-letter word.
Yeah, he is. He's slipping all right. He's slipping over the other guy's left hook. He needs to start actually slipping by moving his head side to side.
Slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
On the mark, the counterpunch by Frazier. by Joe Frazier. End of the round here. You can see the fans really enjoying themselves tonight. You know, Teddy, I think maybe more so than any other sport, boxing fans are not just passionate like in other sports, but they are smart and savvy. They know the game inside and out.
Well, they follow the contestants. They do understand the parameters of the game. And you know what? They come here and they kind of demand from those fighters the performance that they expect from them. If they expect a guy to box, you hear them every once in a while saying, hey, come on, you know, let's get that jab working. They act like coaches sometimes.
As this round starts, one question lingers over this fight. Will it end right here? You saw the damage that was done in the last round. Now he has a chance to close the show. The ref is stopping the fight. The swelling just much too much. That's it. TKO, technical knockout. Muhammad Ali is your winner by TKO.
And a guy that I want to see more of.
Good, enjoyable, entertaining fight it was. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.